Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. In yesterday's video we finished up Anders' quest and now we have him as a companion. And we are currently working on the, what was it called, Birthright quest, where we're breaking into our old house to break into the family vault. So that's where we're at and let's continue on. Oh, and we saved.
Trap!
Did that bastard Gamlen put you up to this? I knew I should have slit his throat.
Let me do the trap first. Okay, got it. Master Slaver, lovely. Okay, well let's work on a slave guard. Wow. And I'll go back here and okay, that's that done. And then let's backstab him. And oop, there's more back here. And let's go help Anders. And well, that was relatively uncomplicated. Master Slaver. Oh, vault key. I gotta not click on those so fast.
All set.
And I leveled. Injury kit, Mask of the Imperium. It's wonder what that looks like. I did tick off the helms because I like seeing the faces of myself and my companions a little bit better. History of the Circle. Feel like I've seen that before, but I'll read it later. And then is that it? Because that's the vault door right there. Yeah, that's it. Although, this is the basement of my family's house. I mean, that's pretty epic. And it goes all the way down to Lowtown. Is it like your servants could live down in Lowtown? Or like when it was built, was it, you know, to dump the waste or whatnot out in Lowtown? I don't know. But anyway, let's save and check out the vault door.
That should do it.
Everything we want to know about our family is inside.
Yes, it is. We're getting to be almost best friends. Is that it looks like the head of an ogre almost, but probably way too small. Anyway. All right, that's upstairs. Nothing interesting. Oh, Heirloom Ammell Protective Sigil increases magic resistance Bethany. Grandfather Ammell's will and testament.
This is it! Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
Well, I don't think there was anything else to do, so let's go.
We'll take it to her right now.
I wonder what that thing was for Bethany. I'll have to look at that later.
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
Uh-oh.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Oh, keep reading it. There's got to be something else good.
Check out the part where Gamlen is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Oh.
Gamlen, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
I mean, he does have a point, but you still swindled, I mean, how much money from your own sister? Did you wait a minute at all?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra.
Ugh.
Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. and there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlen. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
I mean, I kind of feel bad for him a little bit. He stayed. Oh, birthright achievement. But yeah, I kind of feel bad for Gamlen. Like, you stayed and you took care of your parents when they were dying, and all they could talk about was your sister who abandoned them, basically, and ran off and embarrassed them. But at the same time, dude, you stole from your sister. Like, not cool. All right, Rigel, you need to stop barking so much. You are really loud. So yeah, I guess that quest is completed. Not that I can speak these days. But Bethany's quest was the... What was it? The portrait of the past. So let's talk to her.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe Gamlen stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I could never turn against my own sister like that.
I don't know about that. Well, I think it's good that they're very close as siblings, so don't compare yourself to him.
You're a better person than Gamlen could ever be. Well, hopefully we'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
They just didn't know you. Okay, I think we're not in a sarcastic conversation. But yeah, I know how you feel. It's good to know that our grandparents wouldn't despise us.
I wish they had lived long enough to see us come home. Home. That's what it is, isn't it? I liked saying that. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
Again?
What do you mean, running away again? Did you think I don't know? How often we had to move because the Templars were coming. I know how much you all sacrificed to protect me. But we're at the end of the line now. There's nowhere left to run. And there's something almost comforting in that.
Why avoid the circle?
Why did Mother and Father work so hard to keep you from the circle? Would it have been so bad?
I guess at first, I was just a little girl. They didn't want to lose me. And once I had learned anything, what would the Templars do to an active apostate, not just a Mageblood child? It changed their lives, your life, Carver's, all because of who I am. Sometimes I wonder if it would have been so bad to be with my own kind. To serve the Chantry as Andraste demands.
I mean, it seems like so much trouble could be avoided if, like, parents who wanted to keep their child and stay in touch with their child could, like, send them to, like, a circle school. And then you have some parents who don't want anything to do with a mage child, and the child could just live at the circle forever. I feel like there has to be something better, but... Anyway, you sound sad.
Are you unhappy here?
I wish I could do more for Mother. Carver's death. It's killing her slowly every day. But maybe if we can reclaim some of what she lost, it will help. I'd do anything to get us back a normal life.
I mean, our lives are as normal as I think they're going to get right now, so what would Carver have said about all this, do you think?
What do you think Carver would have made of all this?
He would have hated this place. All the sneering nobles. He'd have gotten himself arrested the first day. And he would have wanted in on your Deep Roads expedition. Anything to make a name for himself. Sometimes I still can't believe he's gone.
It sounds like she doesn't really want to come to the Deep Roads with us, because she keeps calling it my expedition instead of our expedition. What would it have been like? I guess to live here, maybe?
Can you imagine if we'd grown up here?
been nobility. Had grandparents who bought us Orlesian silk dresses with lace petticoats. Father was a good man, but Mother gave up so much for him. Of course, if she hadn't worked up the nerve to elope, she probably wouldn't have been able to resist the Templars either. If we'd been born here, you'd be nothing more to me than a name the Circle kept in my file.
Yeah, and I also don't feel like that's her. I just don't feel like that's Erin. She's not going to be the girl in dresses and princessy and that kind of thing. So, well, we're home now.
We're going to make this our home, Bethany. I promise you.
I hope so, sister. I'm so very tired of running.
Cross fingers? Oh, I guess we're not done talking to Bethany.
I think this is a picture of Mother. She looks like you.
Where did you get that? Was it at the estate? Let me see. Is it? I think this is Mother's betrothal portrait from when she was supposed to marry the Comte. Look! You can see the ring.
Yeah, no wonder she left it behind if it was her betrothal portrait to another man.
I suppose it would have been a bit awkward to take it with her.
I know she loved Father. I guess I just wondered if she'd have been happier if he hadn't been a mage. If I wasn't a mage. I know that made it hard for Mother. It's nice to have a reminder of a time when she still knew how to smile.
Friend. I'm friend with something. Oh, I'm a friend with Bethany. We've capped out. That was really fast. Gift giver. I have no idea what these achievements mean. But I completed quest Portrait of the Past. I guess I just feel bad for Bethany. It seems really unfair that she feels such guilt for just being born a mage. She can't help that. You're born the way you are, you know? So it's kind of crappy to have to feel that way. You don't have to feel that way, but just to feel that way. Anyway, I think there were some new letters, so I'm going to check my writing desk real quick. We have the Bone Pit. Hawk, I've got a lead for you. A merchant I acquire goods for told me that workers have gone missing from his Bone Pit mining operation. He mentioned that the missing miners were Ferelden, which made me think of you. If you're interested, go hit up Hubert in Hightown Market at Fenrel. I remember Hubert. He was like one of the merchants that we could actually have a conversation with. Bait and switch. Hawk, you might be interested in something that's come up. A contact of mine, a fellow by the name of Anzo, is asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. He's always paid well, so if I were you, I'd check into it before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be in the Lowtown Bazaar at night. Okay, so we've got a couple of companion quests. Secondary quests, I guess that's different from side quests. Side quests, I wonder, these are the ones that I picked up. I just had to return something. And then premium content, I could actually do like the Black Emporium, maybe. But anyway, secondary quests, and then what is this one? Enemies Among Us. Varric sources say that a woman by the name of Masha has been desperately seeking a particular Templar. She's been spotted outside the Chantry in Hightown during the day. Well, before I start doing all that stuff, I want to try to work on some of my companion quests. I know Aveline's takes me out of Kirkwall, but I don't want to do hers just yet, but I do want to go talk to Varric. So let's go to the Hanged Man, which is going to be right here anyway. And then we actually need to go shopping and sell things. So let's get together these three. And we'll go see Bait and switch, and we'll go to the Hangman during the day, and then I'll figure out what we're gonna do next. Oh.
You owe us, Isabella.
Well, Lucky, I'll tell you what. Since the information you gave me was worth nothing, That's what I'll pay you.
Me and my boys will get our money's worth, bitch.
Oh, you poor sweet thing. Tell me, Lucky, is this worth dying for? I didn't think so.
Well, she's interesting.
You've been nursing that empty mug for hours. Get another drink or get out.
Be off with you. I'll do what I please.
Well, there's a quest to talk to Isabella, but we have to go talk to Varric first. Let's see, there's a drunk patron.
Why doesn't she love me? What did I do wrong?
Well, maybe you drink too much. And then... Wait, is that... Alistair? Is this where you ended up when you ditched Edward?
I am the Prince of Ferelden. I'm telling you.
He keeps saying that.
That's because it's true.
I think it is true, actually.
Well, now he's drunk in a bar in the ass end of Kirkwall. But aren't we all?
Oh, just leave me alone. I've had enough of people like you. You're all the same.
I don't know if I should be sarcastic or nice. Why don't we be nice? Because I feel bad. Do you need any help?
Are you okay?
No, not okay. Worse than okay. Disgraced traitor. That's what I am.
Now you've done it. He'll keep on like this all day.
You sound like Morrigan.
What else does he have to say?
This is all Morrigan's fault. I know it.
Every time someone asks...
Stupid grey wardens and their stupid rituals. Why does anyone take the joining anyway? What are the wardens good for? It's a stupid club, that's what it is. Everyone hanging around, talking about their taint. Well, I don't need it. That's right. I said it. Just leave me alone. Can't believe Loghain's still alive. He should have hanged. This is all Morrigan's fault. I know it. This is all Morrigan's fault.
That's...
I know it.
I can't believe Alistair is in Kirkwall as a drunk. That's... I don't know why I'm finding this so funny. I just kind of am. That's what they did with him when he just leaves.
We have a few drinks and everyone's laughing at us.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go up and talk to Varric. Well, I'll...
So, you were in the circle and ran away? I don't know if I'd be brave enough to do that.
You've been an apostate your whole life.
Exactly. It was never anything I had to work for. Other people always took the risks to keep me free.
As I was saying, I'll worry about Alistair later, but I'm gonna come here and talk to Varric, so let's quick save. I still can't believe Alistair's here. That's so bizarre.
So, I've been dying to know. What was going through your head when you fought that ogre?
The maker, that's big.
For the first few seconds. What do they feed those things?
I don't know anyone else that's even seen one. You're lucky just to be standing here. Somehow, Hawk, I imagine things won't be dull with you around. Not that I expect the deep roads to be boring, mind you. Constant threat of doom does tend to keep you awake.
Well, tell me about Bartrand.
Anything in particular I should know about your brother?
To understand Bartrand, you've got to understand the Dwarven Merchants Guild. These are dwarves who would sell their mothers if they thought it'd get them a better share of the lyrium market. Anyone who deals with them has to sleep with a knife under their pillow. In my family, that's Bartrand.
Well, let's discuss the expedition.
What are your plans for this trip into the deep roads?
Bartrand's running the show. Andraste's ass, he'd probably do that even if we weren't paying for everything. The tide we're looking for is supposed to be a week's travel from the surface, so I hope you aren't scared of the dark. We've got supplies, muscle, excavators. The plan is to carry out everything that's not nailed down.
Okay, well, tell me more about you, Varric, because I really don't know you that well.
If we'll be working together, I should find out more about you.
You're in luck. I'm always willing to talk about myself to beautiful women. My family came from Orzammar, noble house Tethras, until my father got caught fixing provings. He and our whole house got exiled. No huge loss. I was born up here. Sunshine suits me just fine.
Well, what is it you actually do?
Are you a merchant? A mercenary?
I'm a younger son. It's a difficult and dangerous profession. A lot of us die of boredom. Fortunately, being Bartrand's younger brother keeps me on my toes. Maker knows he lacks subtlety. I'm the one who pulls strings to keep the coterie out of our hair, keep us just a whisker ahead of the other families.
Have you been underground? So you're looking for excitement. I'm not sure what that's related to, but let's go with it.
A lot of things can keep you awake, you know. I wouldn't reach for the doom first.
Yeah.
Sure, I could have a cup of tea in the morning, but I hear it's bad for you. I've spent my whole life in Kirkwall. Dangerous enough most days, but it doesn't compare to the deep roads. So, this will be, let's just call it an adventure, I guess.
Great. Now we're adventurous.
It's a little... I like the investigate wheel, so you can ask questions, but then you go back to the main wheel, and sometimes it's not the same, and I'm not always sure what the question's relating to. So, excuse me. Can you guys please get out of my... Fine. Well, I guess I won't go this way either. Well, okay, fine. We'll do this the hard way. That was annoying. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, Aveline. Well, I wanted to go do another, I thought about doing one of these secondary quests, like, I think bait and switch maybe. But let's talk to Isabella. Hi, Alistair. Let's talk to Isabella since we're here and see what she has to say. The name sounds familiar. I feel like I should know her from Origins or something, but let's see if I can figure that out.
You're new around here, aren't you? Welcome, and keep your wits about you. You're nothing but tits and arse to the men in this place, and they won't hesitate to grab at both.
Well, how do you know all this?
Speaking from experience, are we?
After a few broken fingers here and there, they got the idea. I'm Isabella. Previously Captain Isabella. Sadly, without my ship, the title rings a bit hollow. You're Ferelden, aren't you? You have that look about you. I was in Denerim not too long ago. You know, you might be just what I'm looking for to solve a little problem I have.
I wonder, didn't we meet an Isabella, like, in the Pearl and have to play cards against her? I wonder if that's her. I mean, I expect it probably is, but... Anyway, so yeah, you have a problem too you need me to solve?
Can't anyone fix their own lives around here?
Must be something in the water. Someone from my past has been pestering me. I've arranged for a duel. If I win, he leaves me alone. But I don't trust him to play fair. I need someone to watch my back.
You just met me. Yeah, why me?
What makes you think I'm right for this?
You saw me talking to Lucky, didn't you? Those boys couldn't manage simple information gathering. I can't trust the riffraff in this place to do anything right. But you're different.
Again, you don't really even know me. So, someone from your past?
Who's this person you've arranged to meet?
His name is Hader. We worked together back in Antiva. He's never liked me. He's been asking about me all around Kirkwall. Thought I'd get it over with and meet him face to face.
All right. What did you ask Lucky to do?
You wanted information from Lucky. What was it?
I asked Lucky and his boys to track down something I lost. They failed to do it. It's nothing to worry about, and this is much more important.
So, a duel, question mark.
Why a duel?
I like duels. It's what I do. And if I win, he'll be dead. Problem solved.
Yeah, wasn't she the one we got the duelist specialization from? That makes so much more sense now. It has to be her. Well, okay, sure. I'll help, I guess. Maybe she'll pay me for it. I don't know.
I think I could manage watching your back.
I'll bet. I've arranged to meet Hader in Hightown after dark. I'll meet you there.
Okay, sure. Fools rush in. Meet Isabella in Hightown after dark. She plans to confront Hader. Okay, well, I guess we'll do this one first, since we're already kind of on it, and then maybe we'll do a different one next or something else next. But anyway, let's make a quick save, level everybody up, and I will be right back. Okay, well, I did quick save. Before I actually head off to do Isabella's quest, though, I do want to go up to Hightown, I think, and go shopping, because my bags are seriously full, and I know that there was a bag to...
it didn't work the way you wanted, but it was brave what you did with Justice.
It was meant well. I don't know if that's enough to forgive me.
Must have been hard for him, being trapped outside the Fade, in a place where no one's like him. I bet he appreciated having a friend.
He did.
Yeah, I'm sure he did, but again, he doesn't seem like Justice anymore. Anyway, as I was saying, I think there's a bag from this vendor here. So let me clean my bags real quick, and then we will head off to our quest. All right, I did clean up my bags. I bought another bag, and I actually went and did a bunch of enchantments because it helps clean my bags, because apparently I had runes, like 4 or 5 of them. And I got an achievement for called Enchanter or something. And I was actually looking in my codex entry real fast, and I did notice that they included one for Alistair, and it says, once a Grey Warden and rumored to be the bastard son of King Marika Ferelden, Alistair turned down the throne and abandoned his order at the height of the Fifth Blight in Ferelden. He has slipped into anonymity, living down his disgrace in a drunken stupor in the Free Marches. So, yeah, I still can't get over that Alistair's here. It's so weird. Anyway, let's come back to Hightown at night. All right, well, let's continue exploring around. Are there people up there? There are... Why am I going this way? There are people. There's more of these fake guardsmen. Okay, let's try to stun some. Maybe?
That's enough! You're going to regret...
I don't know if I'm going to regret it, but I'm gonna chop you all up really quickly if I can. So, oh, and you're just popping out of. Okay, let's go down and help out the. Oh, Bethany's fine. Oh, hi! You followed me. That's not supposed to happen. All right. Well, I guess I'll just figure it out on my own. Oh, let's stun them as well. Wow, Bethany, you are just gonna come with us all the time. look at the jumping. It's awesome. I love how this all looks. All right, get off my sister. Leave her be. And we're still going up here.
Made it.
Oh, Night Lies. Directions to the Shallow Guard base. We've got the barracks set up here in Hightown, and Captain Kurth expects you for training. We won't convince a blind man if we don't do everything by the book. Show up or ship out. I don't understand. Shallow Guard use guardsmen's uniforms to get close to their victims, assault their storehouse, and take out the false captains. Okay, so is it like the home base for all these bad dudes or something? Bad dudes, yeah, it's one of those days. All right, let's look and see. We have Isabella and the barracks, and then this is one of those random turning quests. Well, I think I'm pretty much at time for today, so I think this is where I'm actually going to stop. Tomorrow we'll work on the quest with Isabella and maybe this barracks quest since we're right here. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age 2 video.